Okay, class, let us begin. Screen share time. First of all, class, let's recap on what this piece of technology is. Leave me at home. What is a seismograph?
A device which can measure the vibrations created under the Earth's surface.
Fantastic. Now, Katie, give me 3 examples of natural hazards that are caused by vibrations under the Earth's surface.
Earthquakes, tsunamis,
Brilliant.
and volcanoes.
Nice, yeah, 3. Yeah, perfect. Also, what can volcanoes and earthquakes cause because of vibrations? Katie.
Landslide.
Perfect. There we go. Nicely done. Good recap. Let's continue. So, Lisa, I've got 2 pages here that are very similar. I'll teach the first one. You teach the second one. Sound like a good deal?
Wait, what? I thought I was just only reading pages.
I know, but there's not really a reading page today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach.
If there's not reading page, I won't teach.
No, yeah. Look, this has a lot of reading too. There's just some questions. All right. And look, Lisa, these questions are so easy to explain.
Yesterday, I lost sleep because of you saying that I'm a teacher.
Listen to what I do on the first page. And I promise you, you will do very good on the second. Okay? Yeah? Perfect. All right. So, class, here we go. Today's lesson is predominantly textbook. Now, I've printed these out in the handout, but if you do not have a handout, go to page 585 in your textbook. All right. Make sure you've either got your handout or your textbook ready. Now I'm going to need a reader and a highlighter for question 31. So, David, you are the reader for question 31. Ronaldo, are you there?
Yes.
You are the highlighter for question 31. All right. So, David, please begin.
We may imagine that scientists are monitoring an area using seismometer. They notice pattern of small movement of Earth's surface, and they know this is an area where there is a strain in Earth's crust. Based on the pattern, you know which of these natural hazards could happen soon. Circle all the audio, blah, 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 blah.
Circle all that apply. Okay, so class. This bit here, highly important. Circle all that apply. Ruby, does that mean there's one answer or many?
Many.
Many, that's exactly right. So class, in your textbook or handout first, circle all the correct answers. Which natural hazards can be caused by vibrations under the Earth's surface? Don't draw on my screen yet. Do it in your books or your handouts first. Okay, class, yeah, let's highlight the correct answers on my screen now. Some of you have already done it. Keep doing it. Which ones are correct?
La, la, la. It's super easy. Oh my God.
Okay, brilliant. Yes, we've got A, B, and D. Fantastic. Lava erupting from volcanoes, landslides, and earthquakes. Brilliant stuff. Now, we're going to move on to question 32. James, please be the reader for question 32. And Alex, be the highlighter, please.
Individual landslide cannot be predicted, but scientists
do it properly, please.
But scientists know occurrence of certain hazards can make a landslide more likely. Identify one of those hazards and explain how it can trigger a landslide.
Very good. Okay, class, for this question, we are all going to use the same example. However, you're all going to individually explain how it can trigger a landslide. So for anyone who wasn't listening, this question is, we're going to choose a hazard that can make a landslide happen. And then we're going to explain how the landslide happens because of that hazard. So leave it at home. Please give me some examples of land hazards that cause landslides.
Earthquakes?
Good. Any more?
No, earthquakes.
Earthquakes. Anything else?
Landslide. Volcanoes.
A landslide can't cause a landslide.
I know, yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, volcanoes too. But class, for this question, we are all going to use the example earthquakes. So this, I'm going to give you the start of the sentence. We all should write what I'm writing, and then you're going to explain what and how they cause landslides. So I'm going to start like this. Earthquakes can cause landslides because.
Because
It's up to you, class, to finish this sentence. Explain to me how exactly the landslides are caused by earthquakes. I'm going to give you about a minute or two to do this, and then we'll discuss the answers. All right, class. Let's go through it. Let's see what answers we have. All right. Oh, David's arm's about to fall off. What do you think, David?
Earthquake can cause landslide because when the tectonic plate hit, which makes vibration, this vibration can hit objects, cause them to shake.
Whew, that is a mouthful, but it is all absolutely right, David. Well done. Okay, fantastic. We can simplify that a little bit, but your answer is perfect. So we can put earthquakes can cause landslides because the vibrations under the Earth's
crust.
Under the Earth's, we'll use surface, and cause land to break apart and fall down due to what force, David? What force pulls everything down?
Which fall down due to gravity.
Gravity, that's the one. Nice, class. If your answer has the same idea as mine and David's, well done. If your idea is completely different, maybe you should think about rewriting it.
Mine is a little bit different, but it's same idea.
Yeah, same idea. We know this in my class, guys. It's better to write your own sentence and have the same idea as me than just to copy my sentence. All right.
It's like I'm gonna have some important words, so I need to plus.
Yeah, some key vocabulary is already great. Yeah, so it should include, vibrating, breaking apart, and gravity for a bonus point. All right, fantastic. And now, class, Lisa, for the next minute, is going to warm up and get ready to be the teacher. A few rules, class, when I have a student being a teacher. First one is they are an extension of me. So you treat them the same way you treat me. You don't shout. Hold on a sec, Lisa. Let me explain it to the students. You don't shout over her. If she asks you to do something, you do it. Even if Lisa asks you to do a backflip, you try and do a backflip.
No.
Okay. Yes.
I'm not gonna ask them that.
You must do what the teacher says.
can't do the backflip.
How do you know if you don't try? No, I'm joking, really. I'm sure Lisa won't ask anyone to do a backflip. Remember, class, I'm still here. So if you're silly or rude to Lisa, I'll just kick you out. All right? So this goes really well in my other classes. So fingers crossed. Yes, Lisa, questions before you start.
Which question am I gonna teach?
You are going to teach the next page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight things for you to help you. So as you will see now, we have question 33.
I'm just gonna call students for them to answer, or I have to highlight.
So what I would do is ask a student to read a question.
Yes.
Ask a student to read all the answers, and then ask another student to give the correct answer. That's for this. Now for question 34, go on, Lisa, what's your question?
Okay, I was trying to ask you about question 34. How would we do it?
Yeah, so this one, what you're going to do is you're going to tell everyone they have 2 minute to read it by themselves and then answer it. And then after a minute's up, you will ask one student to finish the yellow, one student to finish the orange, and one student to finish the red. Lisa, I am so confident you're going to do amazing. Don't be so shy. All right. Everyone in this class is very nice. Yeah, so don't worry about that. So class, once I count down, I am no longer the teacher. I am hiding in the background. If anything, I'm a student. Okay, but a student with power to kick you out. Don't forget that. So everyone be nice. Everyone do your work. Everyone do exactly what Miss Lisa says. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome your new teacher, Miss Lisa.
Hello, students. I'm the new teacher instead of Mr. Jake for one page. So can Sophia, please read question 33 and the answers for it.
What pattern of events is most likely to indicate that a wildfire might occur in an area? Okay, A, low rainfall amount. B, small movement of Earth's surface. C, change in the tilt of the land in an area. D, shift in Earth materials on a hillside.
Maybe I'll give you guys 2 minutes to find out the answer.
Oh no, Lisa, this one's super easy, so just ask someone. Ask someone for the answer.
I want to ask Alex, what is the answer for question 33?
33. A, low rainfall amount.
I think that's the correct answer. So we'll move on to question 34. Can someone read the directions? David, can you read the directions for question 34?
I will read question 34. Choose the correct answer to complete each sentence.
And can you also read the word?
Okay. What patterns prevent future and warning?
I think I will give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes to do this question, and then I will choose some students to answer.
Okay, everyone do what Lisa said. All right, you just gotta fill in the blanks. We do this all the time. And Lisa, whilst they're doing that, well done so far. Yeah, doing really well. So class, I think maybe we'll only give you a minute from now. Okay, just because I think it is a bit easy. So Lisa, in your head, just keep an eye on a minute, and then you're gonna choose the people. So yeah, Lisa, I think it's about time.
Wait a minute. For the yellow part, the first part, I want James to answer.
You cannot prevent natural hazard, but you can plan what you will do during one.
Nice.
For orange, I want Ronaldo to do orange.
Okay, someone not listening to the teacher's instructions. Ronaldo is gone. Choose someone else, please.
Can you choose Katie? Can I choose Katie?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, you're the teacher.
Hello, Miss Lisa. In the orange, right?
Yes, orange.
Natural hazards can't be predicted far in advance, but studying patterns makes some advanced warning possible.
And for the last part, I want Goku to take a turn.
Technology helps keep people safe by giving a warning that a hazard has begun, or by reducing the impact of the hazard in another way.
Okay, nice. Lisa, I think you should congratulate the students on doing a good job.
Congratulations, my student. You have all the correct answers.
Nice, fantastic. Lisa, see, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Yeah, I'm a good. Am I a good teacher?
You are an amazing teacher. All right, an amazing teacher in progress. All right, we're gonna make a professional out of you. There we go. Nice, well done. So, yeah, Lisa, you did a really good job on that. And with practice, you will improve. So, yes, class. So, to summarize this whole paragraph, okay, we cannot prevent, but we can predict with patterns to then warn people. Okay, that's a whole summary of this page, and I'm pretty confident we all understand that by now. Class, now we have a little activity to do. All right, please listen to my instructions carefully and read along with me in the top paragraph. So, you are the manager of this community. As you can see here, we've got a nice little village in the countryside of Vietnam. So you are the manager of this community. You need to prevent mass destruction of this community before the predicted earthquake comes. Fill in the table below to identify all of the positive effects you would have on this city. Okay, so first off, let's understand what a positive effect is. Okay. Class, if I, your teacher, or Miss Lisa, we are both positive causes. Okay, we're teachers in your classroom. So, what is a positive effect I give you, David? Go on, David.
You teach us education.
Yeah, I teach you education of science. All right, yeah, that's it. So that is a positive effect from the positive cause, which is the teacher. Now we're doing the same thing, class, but we're just doing it in terms of an earthquake. All right, so we've studied all of these proactive causes already on the left side. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and explain the positive effects this will have when the earthquake happens. All right, so for example, let's do the first one together. And Min, can you read the first cause in this table?
Creating a disaster plan.
A disaster plan, yes. So, and Min, what could be a positive effect when the earthquake happens? How would that positively affect us?
Everyone,
will we be very prepared, or will we have no idea what to do?
We need to be prepared.
Yeah, so if we create a disaster plan, we will be more prepared. Okay, we will be more prepared.
For the life.
Okay, so class, that's one example. Again, a minute, see as much as you can do on this, but we're going to do it all together anyway. Okay, so just going to give you a minute, see what positive effects you can think of for this table. Read the causes, write down some effects. All right. If you find one difficult, just move on and wait until we do it as a class. But there's some easy ones in there for sure. All right, class. So we're going to move on to the next one. Educating the population on what to do. Katie, can you think of a positive effect from that?
There will be less population be injured or die.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. So less chance of injuries and death. Yeah, brilliant. That's a really good one, actually. I've got some good answers to that today, but that one's one of the top ones. Brilliant. All right, next one. Educating the people to become emergency helpers. So we can think of medics, firefighters, things like that. People who know first aid. These are all emergency helpers. So James, how can that affect us positively?
There are more people helping us.
Yeah, more people helping others. Yeah, brilliant. So let's word that differently. More people to help others who are injured. Yeah, that's just one example. But yeah, that's more of a medical example. All right, nice, James. That's fantastic. Ruby. Reinforcing buildings with strong materials.
So the less house will be destroyed.
Yeah, perfect. Less houses. Well, they'll say buildings will be destroyed. Absolutely perfect. Less buildings will be destroyed. All right. Who else have we got in the class? Leave it hung. Stocking up on food and supplies from our farms. So how could that positively affect us?
Enough food for people.
Yeah, enough food for people. So could we survive for a long time or a short time?
Long time.
Yeah, good. Yeah. We can survive for longer. Okay. If we get trapped somewhere because of an earthquake, we might not know how long we're trapped for. So it's good to have lots of supplies.
Now, 2,000 years later.
Hopefully not. Okay. And Lisa, dig trenches.
Dig trenches.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually, the other half of your class didn't know what trenches are. Do we know what trenches are?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine.
I can't remember what trenches look like.
Well, it's okay. Let me.
Like when we like that.
Yeah. So class.
The ocean.
Yeah, there's trenches in the ocean, but we can make trenches too. So class, these are trenches. It's when we dig long holes in the ground to collect water. It can even work for lava too. So, Lisa, what is the positive effect of digging trenches?
Digging trenches, we can prevent from lava or like volcanic eruptions or flood too, like when they're about to flow in our place, our home, and then there are trenches, and then they just fall in there like Not
Yeah, that's it. So trenches can basically slow down the hazard, depending on the hazard. Trenches do nothing for earthquakes, okay? But depending on the hazard, so we can put...
We need to put long trenches, but when we put short trenches, then the flood will come.
Yeah,
come.
that's it. So trenches basically slow down certain hazards. Yeah, because it might still go past the trench, but at least it slows us down. It gives us more time to evacuate. And honestly, class, building walls is the same answer. Okay, brilliant stuff, class. That's actually wrapping us up to the end of the lesson. So make sure you get that written in class, and I'm going to explain your homework. All right, so listen to me carefully, class. It's a bit of a mouthful. It's already on Google Classrooms. You are a manager of a community which is in a high-risk area for earthquakes. It is your job to write a disaster plan that can be sent to every home for the whole community to read and keep safe. Your homework is to write that disaster plan. You should include ideas on prevention, ideas on preparing, ideas on responding, and ideas on recovering. Now, class, it's come to my attention that recovering has confused a few students. So if I'm going to explain that to you, recovering is how to make your community better again after the disaster. So do we need to rebuild? Do we need to write a different disaster plan for next time, make it better? Do we need to fix our farm so we can start growing food again? Okay, this is just like the rebuild after an earthquake. Okay, but anyway, class, do we understand the homework?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, make sure you look after your people in this disaster plan. You can either do like a Word document and you can write it all out, or you can do one page on a Google slide with all the information and the plans, and then some little drawings and stuff if you want to. I don't mind. Yeah, you can either do it by hand or you can do it on Google Slides. It's up to you. Just make sure it's got all of the correct information I want. Okay? Fantastic. So, class, thank you very much. Lisa, say thank you to the students, seeing as you're a teacher now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, Lisa, I'm not a teacher anymore. It's your job to tell everyone goodbye.
No, Mr. Jack, you are going to end this meeting. I'm not.
No, I'm not ending it. You're ending it.
No. Can
You end it.
Lisa, we're not going to leave until you end the meeting, Lisa.
Go on, Miss Lisa. Tell everyone thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, everyone, for this lesson. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, bye, Teacher Lisa.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Teacher Lisa.